alive.
We're alive.
It works because you see the.
Yes, we are alive. I want to make sure the audio sound is okay. If you are here, yes, if you're here with us, please message us or leave a comment below so that we can check the audio sound. Feedback, yes, feedback would be fantastic. So we want to make sure that the audio is working. We have a new camera connected to the laptop so that it quiets down the laptop sound. So if you can hear us clearly, please leave a comment if you can in the comment section that it's good or still terrible. Just let us know. Okay, let's make sure the microphone is fully on. All right, we are trying to keep the distance from each other at least 3 meters away. Okay, so we'll do informal bow in. Okay, Hyundai, ATA. All right, everyone. Mr. Lai here today, joining us for training, and Miss Jenkinson has been here all day with me, keeping me company. Okay, so Mr. Wu is supposed to teach you today. However, he had a bit of lifting heavy things this morning, I think, and then he found that he was kind of out of breath. So let's hope that he will be back with us next week with good health. All right, so we're going to start our class warming up our body. Before we do anything, we have to warm up. Okay, so let's do light jogging or what is it called? Shuffling or bounding. Okay, so keep your body light. You can put your hands by your side. Don't be like a rigid. You want to be going smoothly. All right, we're going to move to light bounding. Okay, just tell your body that you're about to work out. You're about to get your heart rate going up, and then you're about to loosen your joints, warm up your joints, and all those good things that you're going to do to your body. I hope you're not sitting down all day. I hope you're active. Okay, let's move to jumping jacks. Keep it going. This is a black belt in adult class, so we want to make sure that we're doing something that is beneficial, of course, not just for cardio, but for your mobility and flexibility. We want to encourage you to follow along, and hopefully the better audio sound quality is helping you to stay with us. Okay, keep going. And then Mr. Lai and Miss Jenkinson, you will keep going and you will lead each other with different movement each time. Be creative. I want to make sure that our audio system is sounding okay. So lead each other with the warm-up movement. Shija. Again. Bounce. Squats. Some squats. Okay, I think we're good. All right, I think we're good. The sound seems pretty clear. Okay. All right. Thank you. All right. So what have you done? Squats?
Jumps. Lots of jumping.
Okay, let's jump in. Okay, so we're gonna move on to a bit of a mobility workout. So we're gonna open up. Same thing. We did this yesterday or the day before. Workout club. So open up your hip. For a lot of us sitting down all day, is not really helping us. So we have to make sure, keep the distance. I know we're trying to be careful, even though we want to promote healthy, active lifestyle. Apparently, the rule is in this type of space, you cannot have more than 5 people, and we're 3, so I believe we're good. All right. Now we're going to. It's one of my favorite mobility workout exercise as well. So we're going to go down on your floor, and then we'll move back a bit. So we're going to do the same thing. If you do this every day, all of a sudden you'll realize that your hip mobility is better, right? So sometimes it feels like you're not doing much by doing these little movements, but it does improve your mobility and flexibility if you do it every day or as often as you can. All right, and rotation and switch leg. Okay, switch leg, and then make sure you're circling with your knee. I hope some of you are following at home. If not, you can come back and watch. I mean, if you're watching it tomorrow, which is funny to think that some people might be watching this tomorrow, that's okay too. Just to, look at the familiar school, familiar faces, and you can do whatever you can do. Miss Jenkinson, the back leg should be straight, okay? All right, from here, we're going to try to pry open your hip more by going down and move your foot back and forth a few times and then come up, okay? So squat down, using your elbow, go back and forth a few times and come up. There you go. One more time. Let's keep it going. That feels really good, actually. We want to kick high. We want to kick. Whenever we do our form, especially, we want to make sure you are kicking with open body. However, if you're tight here, it's really, really hard to do that, even if you know. So let's try to just open up. Okay. There you go. Open up. Very nice. All right. From here, we're going to roll our shoulders. While you're standing, roll your shoulders. You don't want to start your warm-up or exercise too intense all of a sudden. Then, especially if you are not active all day, it'll be challenging for you to do that, right? And you want to take care of your body. You don't want to hurt your body. So, and then open arms. Most people are tight on their shoulders, their chest, their hip flexor, their quads. Like basically, a lot of the anterior muscles, people are really, really tight. Okay, and hamstring too, which is an exterior. So, okay, and then around the world, go around the world. I miss having music. However, we cannot have music because YouTube will stop the streaming if they hear any music that has copyright issues. So maybe some of you can create music. You get so much time, and then send it to us. And then a viewer will play your music in the background and work out. All right, let's pick up a notch. Let's go jump rope. Keep it going. Gentle bouncing. Right, you don't want to have too much of a bounce. Very good. And cross hands, hand-eye coordination. Don't step on jump rope. Don't step. That's it. Challenge your parents. Can you do a crisscross? Okay, going to doubles. Keep it going. Boy. There you go. Doubles hard, isn't it? Yes. Yes, doubles hard. Okay, we're going to move on to more opening up. However, we're going to put our knees, hands behind your ears. And then we'll go down, really deep, side to side. And when you come up, I want your diagonally meet, right? So side to side, really feeling that opening, and then activating your core, and then try to reach your elbow with your knee. There you go. Side to side with your knee. There you go. There you go. Going and side to side. Come on. All right, next, we're going to be on our sparring stance. What I want you to do, then I want you to lift up your knee as you come. So sparring stance, gentle, right? Light on your feet. Then as you step front, I want you to lift up your knee this way. Okay, so light on your feet, and then boom. There you go, that's it. Try to lift as high as you can. See how high you can lift it? There you go. If you can show your foot towards the camera, that works too, right? You can see your right there. So I just stepped. Rather than stepping, I want you to go forward, right? With a sudden movement. Okay. Forward. There you go. To side. You gotta work both legs, right? So gentle and light on your feet. And then I know the one side doesn't work as well as the other one, right? Boom. So drag your feet like a sliding. Boom. Sliding. There you go. Get up. Get going. See, so even this gentle, light bounding, that really brings your heart rate up already, right? Yeah. All right. Now, let's work on our steady movement. What are you checking? Somebody commented. I asked everyone to. I asked everyone to kind of write comments. Who's here? Who's watching with us? Okay. Next, we're going to move to our upper body. Okay. So we're going to go on our push-up position. I know everyone loves push-up. So before we do push-up, though, we want to make sure we have the right posture. Make sure you're not too high, not too low. Right here. Okay. So for about 30 seconds, we're going to tap your shoulder. Okay, so tap, just gentle tap. Make sure you're not moving your bum side to side. Your legs is steady. Steady. You feel that connection of your power diagonally. Right, so side to side. This is a very simple movement. If your wrist hurts, you can go. You can make fist, right? It will not hurt your wrist. Side to side. That's it. Keep it going. All right. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's go on our back. And let's do some in-outs, right? In-outs. Let's do 20 in-outs. Of course, working in and out. If your back is, if the floor is too hard, you can put something, blanket or something. Before the class, if you have a yoga mat, try to use the yoga mat. How many are we doing?
20.
I forgot. 20. Okay. Let's go down to push-up position again. And let's do some push-ups. Okay. So make sure your arm is not flaring out. It is by your side. And you're almost touching the floor. And breathe out. Ready? Let's do 10 push-ups. Go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. 1. Come up. What is happening with your wrist? You did 20 push-ups? 20 push-ups. Okay. So next we're going to move to unilateral movement. So unilateral means you're using only one leg, right? One side of your body. Because when you're walking, you're not walking like this. So and when we're kicking, most of the time, we have to balance it with one leg. So this lunging, we do a lot of lunge. It's a great way to develop that coordination, when you require unilateral movement. Okay, so we're going to simply go down and bring your knee up all the way. It's like chamber. Down. When you go down, you work this muscle right here. When you come up, you work your core and you're working your hip flexor. Okay, so go down and bring it up. Bring your knee up. I hope you're following along. Go down as deep as you can, and as if you're chambering for front kick, right? Front kick. We're not kicking, but we are moving our knee up as high as you can. All right, switch sides. Are you doing okay? Yes, that's it. You'll find that one side is easier to balance than the other side. So bring it up and bring it up. Up, down and up. So breathe out as you kick your knee up. That'll help you to concentrate that energy and that power. And up. Very good. So, you feeling it a little bit? All right, we're getting a little bit warm, so let's move to our stretch kicks. All right, same thing. Back leg stretch kick, number 2 stretch kick. So start with your waist level and go higher and higher. There you go. Make sure your hands are up. Okay. Make sure nobody's close to you. So you're not kicking any of your family members. That would be terrible if you said, I was practicing Taekwondo and accidentally I kicked my sister. Well, accidentally, if you're careful, aware of your surroundings, like ninja, then you won't be having an accident, right? All right, the other leg, switch sides. There you go. Start with your belt level. Whoa, I'm huffing and puffing. See, I haven't been doing my regular morning workout for about, not long, about 4 or 5 days, because I had to just get things ready to get going. I'm not doing a lot of emails, so I'm feeling it already. That's why it has to be lifestyle, right? It has to be daily occurrence, like you're breathing and sleeping. All right, we're blacked out, so we can do outer press and kick. Okay, make sure when you're kicking, you're not, right, shrugging your shoulder, relax your shoulder. So after, if you're doing this, each time you kick, after about 20 kicks, you'll feel it on your traps, right? So let's do outer press and kick. All right, this man. We're black belts. You can answer up. It's okay. All right, let's go outer press and kick. And switch sides and outer press and kick. So you'll do outer press and kick and walk out and switch sides. Up. Next one. Outer press and kick. And outer press and kick. There you go. Keep it going. Set. All right. Now, next drill is a sparring drill. If you have your parent joining, then you can face your parent and do it. If you don't feel comfortable facing each other because you're worried that you might kick somebody, then you can be doing it just facing the screen as well. Okay, so Ms. Jenkinson and Mr. Light will face each other 3 meters away. Yeah, right there. Okay, so we're going to start bounding, just like sparring, right? From here, let's go to our sparring stance. Okay, sparring stance, and we'll switch. There you go. Switch. It's important to do this every day because otherwise, if you do it once a week, your muscles get sore, and then nothing, and then when you do it again, your muscles get sore, rather than develop your muscle power. So switch. And I know after doing this for a minute, our students always complain, sometimes, not always, that their legs are tired, but that's the point of doing this. Just switch. Now when I say crisscross, you'll do crisscross, 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 crisscross. There you go. Switch. Let's do one crisscross. Hands up. Crisscross. Switch. So you have to be alert, right? You have to 7:50. It's almost bedtime for some, but we're training, so let's make the best out of it. And crisscross, switch, crisscross, switch. Okay, when I say double switch, you switch it back, double switch. I know, it's getting tired. Your legs are tired, right? All right. Switch, crisscross, and as like double switch. Oh, there you go. Our black belts are awake. Crisscross, switch, double switch. Crisscross, switch, double switch. Stay there with me. I know it hurts. Stay there. All right, come on. All right, shake your legs. Shake your legs. All right. Next one, we're going to do some side kicks. Okay. So I want you to just lift it up. Lift it up. Okay. Don't kick anything yet. Okay. And then, yes, there was a funny video of the Taekwondo student trying kicks. He had the pad on the wall, and then after a couple kicks, the pad fell down, and then he kicked the wall. That's not very smart, so don't practice that at home. All right, so we're going to just go light on your feet, and then pick it up. There you go. Pick it up as if you're going to do anything, universal chamber. This is universal chamber, so you're going to pick it up, okay? And then we can do side kick from there. We can do side kick from there. We can do round kick from there, right? So pick up your knee, close to your chest, okay? There you go. Boom, pick it up. One more time, boom. Okay, so if you're a black belt, try the sliding. From here, slide, right? If you're not black belt yet, if you're color belts watching this adult class, you can just pick it up and hop it, right? Hop and a hop. We'll try to make it a slide, okay? Switch sides. Shake your legs a little bit. Okay, ready? Do this. We're doing a little bit longer warm up today because your form, the first unit, the black belt form, Shimchun, is released on the YouTube. Mr. Lai did the competition nationals, and I posted that video, so you can look at it. So we will, and also we will record Jeongyul, the secondary form, there as well. And all the other forms that we're testing is there on YouTube, so you can watch. So this is our time to kind of get our fitness going, get back to that physical training set of mind. Okay, and then we'll do pick it up. All right, make sure your hands up. Mr. Jameson, are you doing okay? You've been here all day, so pick it up. There you go. All right, one more time. We'll pick it up. There you go. Now, back to the original side. What you're going to do is you're going to pick it up and side kick at the same time. So it doesn't have to be freeze and then kick. You can just pick up and kick, right? So make it fast. There you go, just like that. This leg, can you? So this you can see. Well, he's younger. He's got a much younger body, so we'll see. So you go right, and you pick it up. There you go. That's what you want to do. Pick it up and then kick right away. We'll do a few of those. Okay. So it's commanding your body to be quick. Keep going. When I was talking to my students that when I came back from nationals, my obliques were just dying. So we did this for like 3 hours. So all kicking for 3 hours. So it was fun. All right. And then now we're going to add punch. So from here, pick it up, side kick, and then punch, punch, punch. So this jab goes first, jab, and then cross. Okay? Let's try that. Ready? Pick it up, side kick, jab, cross. There you go. Go. There you go. One more time. Go. Okay, how are we feeling? Good? Very good? All right. Switch leg. All right. So lie on the feet, lie on the feet. Your mother sent you here because she wanted to be active. Right? So pick it up. Side kick. Oh, there was not side kick. I was not thinking. I was not focused. My leg came here and they didn't shoot up. And it's also my left leg too, right? Okay, lie on your feet. Second, make sure your jab and cross the same, right? We don't want to punch sideways. So make sure you're aiming about your middle line, your shoulder level. Okay, let's go one more time. Boom, boom. There you go. Well done. All right, there's about 25 minutes of constantly moving your body. So now, if you are a color belt, you can practice your segment of your form. Mr. Kinson is having a little bit of water break. If you're black belt, yesterday, the first degree, I want you to work on making sure those punches are right in the middle. That's what you're working on. And also the jump after the knife hand tension block, right? And then at the front kick, don't jump from here. Don't make your upper body go all the way down. I want to see upper body staying fairly straight and jump from there. That was what we are working on. So go ahead and practice those two segments for about a minute or so. And if you're second degree, yesterday we did the same thing, making sure that the back fist is back fist and long hammer is long hammer. Don't make it make distinct. Yes. So reinforce the inner form block. It's the same. And then for timing, right? We were working on that. So do that for a little bit. And then when we come back, after a minute, we will practice to have the more mobility in your hips for better kicking and better height, however, better execution as well, better trajectory. Okay? So Mr. Lai and Ms. Jenkinson are practicing. You should be practicing as well. You should be working on and making sure that your fist is all closed. Because a lot of our especially teenager black belts, they have very loose fist. They are so cool. They want to be, loose. Making sure your knife hand is knife hand, not sort of, you know what I mean? So make knife hand. Reach hand has to be all the way in, right? It has to be all the way in. And when you think about knife hand strike, if your hand is this way, you're not breaking really anything. You're only breaking your finger, right? So the knife hand has to have make a contact with this blade, right? Not with the finger. So if you have a habit of doing the knife hand strike this way, let me show you how to work. So if you're doing the knife hand strike this way, you're not really breaking anything, not but your fingers. So even your upset, don't make it look like this. We don't do the upset this way. Okay? So make sure you're holding the whole blade straight up. All right. Now, time to work on our kicks. Okay? So, I don't know if how many of you know Chloe Bruce? She is an amazing martial artist and distance, not too close. However, how she trains is amazing. If you follow one of her stretching session on YouTube, I think I am pretty flexible. However, there are things that you have to significantly modify to follow her stretching. Okay. However, we have to start somewhere. Even if you cannot reach let's go back. So what I encourage my students to do is that when they come in, feet together, and they should be able to reach the floor without bending their leg. And I get always surprised how many students cannot do that. So Ms. Jenkinson is doing the trick because you're doing the boom once, but I want you to be able to go slow and then touch the floor without feeling too much pain, without bending your leg. So if you're right here, that's okay. That's where you work, where you start, okay? And slowly relax and breathe, and then, until you get there, okay? So that's a good gauge of a starting point where you are at, okay? Now, to be able to increase your mobility, it is not about the muscles, the stretching of your muscles. You have to have a joint mobility, Okay, so if you need balancing point, like if you cannot hold your leg for a long time, I want to go ahead and find something or someone to hold, okay? Because we're going to, for example, I'm going to take this out over here. We're going to do this, hold something, and then grab your ankle here, and then really pull it back, and then feel that stretch right here, that hip flexor and your quad stretching, okay? So we're not focusing on balance so much, we're focusing on really extending, because your round kick starts from the back, and then you kick through. But a lot of students, when I say round kick, this is right ankle, they start here, then they come front, right? Whereas they have to start back here, back behind my hip, and then come right out. So that's the difference when you say good round kick. You start from the back and then kick it right through. Okay? So we're going to practice that. You're going to go on the wall, hold your ankle, and find that angle that you want to start your round kick. And then from there, kick it through. Okay? So kick it through. Because you're holding something, you can really pull that knee back. Knee out and kick through. That's your target right there. Right? That's your target. Your target's not here in front of you. Your target is right here. So knee up, kick it through. And you'll be amazed how much core strength you have to develop to do this movement well. Right? So we're not stopping. We're going to go together. So if you want to hold something over there, we'll clean that later. Okay? So they can see you. They can still see how you're doing. Okay? So pull a little bit. Oh, this is wobbly. So I'm not going to use this. Okay, I'll just go over here. So pull your leg back. Okay, you don't have to see my face. You can just have to see my leg. That's fine. And then from here, kick through. From here, kick through. Same thing, kick through. So we're going to do this about 10 times. And you should feel your oblique really working hard. Your back muscle too, and your glutes working. There you go. Keep it going. And make sure your standing leg is pivoted, right? You don't want to stand like this. You want to pivot your foot. All right, let's go again. 5 more. From the back, kick it through. From the back, kick it through. Don't start from here. Your knee should be back behind your hip, okay? Kick it through. All right, fun, eh? Switch sides. We have to practice both sides. All right, so I'm not going to hold anything. Let's see if I can do this without holding anything. So pull back. Oh, pull that back and feel that stretch. So this is how you should feel every time you do the round kick, okay? Because you're pulling it back and you're using that power, right? And then kick. Pull and kick. Pull and kick. Right? And pull and kick. Keep it going. And kick. Woo, who's winning? Kick. Whew. So it depends which muscle you need to work on. Some people might feel more here. Some people might feel more here or here. That's a sign that those muscles are weak. So you just have to keep working on those muscles. Keep engaging, like keep sending the signal from here, sending the signal. Okay, you need to go back more. Okay, or you need to squeeze more. Go back more here, this muscle. Command, it's your muscle. You are the owner, right? You're the boss. So, and then flex more, right? Stretch more, flex more. That's it. Miss Jenkinson wants to go home. She's like, are we done? No, we're not. All right, next, black belt. You know what your goal is. Your midterm, either it can be midterm or rank testing, whatever it is. We will be doing, if you're midterming or rank testing, we will figure out a way to do fit test as well. Okay, it might be at home, you're doing it and where the instructors are watching you, or it could be just very small group, 2 or 3 people. I want to think that that goal is still there because we stopped almost everything. It doesn't mean that your fitness goal, your black belt journey has to stop. Okay, so being part of black belt is that you overcome challenges. So this is one of the challenges you can overcome. Okay, using your time wisely, using your creativity, thinking skills. How can we make it work? Okay, I'm getting more and people now that it's been more than a week. I'm getting more requests that Mrs. Boyer, can you please open the gym? I want to practice. I want to practice my form. I want to come and work out. I have nowhere to go and I can't do this outside. So just I'm happy to open the gym for you anytime. Okay, so you can come in and you can just work out. I can even lead you through some workout because I love moving my body too, and I miss you guys and I miss training you guys. All right, so let's work on our weapons for a while so that our students have chance to work on their weapons, right?
So like I work my.
You work on your weapon and you work on your weapon. Okay, so Miss Jenkinson, you can go down there. Miss Lai can go over here. And then I'm going to work on my Samjobong as well. And I encourage you to at home to grab your weapon. Even if you practice the basic movements, it helps. It adds up. Okay, so I'm going to go grab my Samjobong, if I can see. And let's spend some time. Okay, where's my Samjobong? Let me go find my Samjobong. There we go. Okay, so Mr. Lai is working on double bangmangi. So because he's going to rank test for second degree, hopefully the next month. When you become second degree, you can compete with double bangmangi. That's what he's working on. As a first degree, he competed with Jongbong. You can see it on the video, but now he's doing double bangmangi. Ms. Jenkinson, do you want to be in the camera? Is that why you're here? Look, you can go somewhere, find the space. I'm actually going to go over here, and our students are just practicing. Make sure with the Samjobong, especially, make sure your strike is right in front of you. We practiced that already. Drish, if you're watching this, I pick on Drish all the time because you're so good at it, but you have to fix that habit of doing this. You can do really fast, but as long as your circle is here, I cannot give you full mark. Okay? So not just Trish, any of you that have nice number one strike, ankle one, and then that is just not going to happen. Okay? So practice that, right? And go. If you don't have big space, then you don't have to go through the whole form. You can just do segment by segment. Okay? And practice, especially with weapons, just practice the movement that you need to work on, right? So for me, it is this movement. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't work. See? So I have to make it more accurate, I have to do it like 90% of time at least. Yeah, I should be able to do it. That's my goal, to practice all the time. Okay? So we'll do practice your weapons. For Samjobong, even if you do a bit of like circles here and there, sometimes it's all about developing that muscle. Okay? So developing those muscles. Do this 20 times and tell me your arm is not tired. Right? So that's a part of the weapons training. Keep those muscles active. Keep the stamina, the energy. You need to be able to connect that energy to here. All the other parts of your body comes from here. Right? So keep practicing. I'm going to practice my over and under. Right? Over and under. Oh, see, 1, 2. Oh, see, I lost it. And 3. Oh, 50%, only 50%. I need to reach 90%, right? To be able to really confidently do my form, right? So you have to find that angle that works most of the time. Otherwise, you won't be able to have that confidence. Like, I know if I do this, it works, right? So you need to kind of connect your body, right? Good. Mr. Lai, do you know your form a little bit?
I know the first.
Let's see. Okay, you can either watch Mr. Lai or you can practice your own weapons. Double bangmangi. Oh, very good. So how long did it take you to memorize or practice that? How many hours do you think, if you think about your training time? It's hard to quantify it, but
Yeah, because it's the certain parts.
but you knew the basic movements, right? Like you didn't have to. Mr. Lai didn't have to learn how to do 3 counts when he had to learn this form. He knew that already as a color, but he practiced many times. So a lot of our weapons forms is a combination of the basic movements, right? And then you just have to do the movements with accuracy, with speed, and combining all those things. Okay. So I see some people here, but nobody's saying they're here. So if you write your name or state that you're here, yes, then I'm going to give you class credit, right? And for our color bells, you get the clips. You will be able to participate in competition, or I don't want to call it COVID competition because it's not positive, but so there's lots of competition going on actually, and then I will be sending out emails again tonight, detailing in case we have to move to 100% online training. In case even this is not possible, then we have to follow what we have to do what is best for our students, even for myself, protect our family. So there will be email going out tonight. So watch out for that. And then there will be a detailed program guide or what you need to do or we can do to keep your training on top of. Okay. All right. So this is it for today. And I don't want to, not all I want, you can do whatever you want. However, let's try to stretch after this. Okay. It's a good time to stretch before bed. Your body needs to relax. So let's do a stretch time. So you can stay with us or you can just do your own stretch. Okay. We'll just bow out and then we'll stretch. I just said they can stay with us, so we're gonna stretch. Okay. So
Stretch in the morning and
stretch. My favorite stretch for my quads is called couch stretch.
oh no.
One leg up here. Don't come. Don't come over there. Over there. So you'll go one leg up, and then one leg will be back. Right. So you need something to rest your foot. Okay. And then try to sit back on your heel. On your heel. So if you're watching from home, use the couch. That's why it's called couch stretch. So use the couch and put your leg back here, right? And then sit on your heel, and then don't hunch over, right? And stand up straight. The core has to go in. Okay. And do you feel the stretch right here? Right through your So breathe out and make sure you're relaxing. Very good. I hope some of the parents are doing this today. Some workouts. So we will make it dynamic. In the beginning, I don't really want to do an intense workout in case parents are following, and then rather than giving up, I want them to just go along, right? So we will try to figure out how to incorporate your family, all together, to do it all together. Okay? Exercise. Oh, that feels really good. We're actually very lucky that we can do this, right? Because as much as people think they will do it at home, not a lot of people are disciplined to do their own credit workout and stuff. So that's why we're here, to motivate our students. Mr. Lai, are you okay? Can you balance?
It's not straight.
Move it back. Yes, really stretching your hands. Okay?
What would happen if we use microphone to microphone?
I don't know. All right. And then another good stretch stretch you can do anywhere. I do this all the time when I'm waiting for somebody. Then just do the good stretch. So sit and then push that knee down. If you cannot balance, if it hurts balance, then hold something. Okay, but really, really push that knee down. Something's moving in the kitchen. I hope it's not an animal. Oh, that feels so good. Right? So sometimes your body's all connected. So just because your hamstring is tight doesn't mean that only your hamstring is tight. Right? So you have to release your glutes. Sometimes when your quad's tight, your hamstring is tight. So, all right, everyone, have a good night, and we'll see you again tomorrow. Mr. Lin will be joining us, and he promised a fun workout. Thank you.